name is Laura Anderson. I have a little PTSD always talking about the subject of the cult of Scientology. I specifically have looked a few of your guys' names up. I've seen you, Rasha, you were, here I actually still have your thing up. Rasha, you were a former federal prosecutor with more than 20 years of first chair trial and appellate experience. The cult of Scientology, one of the things we did when I was about 8 years old, I was clapping extremely intensely with a bunch of other children in the cult to the leader saying the war is over. And that was because they had bullied, you can call it bullied, but they infiltrated the IRS and they used people like my Social Security's members of the cult that had no idea their name and their information was being used to infiltrate the IRS, infiltrate by individually putting each person, myself, their name as a lawsuit. That took too much money, took too much time. The IRS couldn't fucking deal with Scientology doing this anymore. They made a deal. They gave the cult tax-free exempt status. That doesn't make them a religion. They're not a church. I was born and raised in this. I was doing, Jim, I was the auditor as a 13-year-old ethics MAA, auditing public outside members that were Scientologists that are part of the LAP, part of Clearwater PD, part of the authority that allows people and Scientology to continue doing what they're doing. We're not allowed to report crimes to the outside. That is policy. If they do, we get in trouble. We go to jail. There's their own justice system in Scientology. It's hard for you guys to see that because they used the government structure to look like Scientology is just like you, but not. They used it so they could infiltrate. I did this. We did this as children, not knowing what the fucking outside world was. We didn't know that we had people we could go to, okay? We were molested, we were raped, we were used fucking every day, 15, 14, 15-hour days, slaving away. Our whole childhood, we signed billion-year contracts. We children were shredding documents from the Lisa McPherson case. Kendrick Moxon is putting all the protesters against Scientology in jail right now because they choose to protect people like me.